Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Magic Mouse 2 that was in 2016 or 17, one of those years, with the iPad Air 3. This is the iPad Air 3 and I'm recording on an iPhone 5S. And I'm going to be recording if this is a really good trackpad or if you should consider a Logitech mouse or the Magic trackpad that Apple sells. So this thing is really good. It connects via Bluetooth, and let's see how good it is. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so that's the Magic Mouse 2 right there. And as you can see, I got the white colorway, so that was pretty good. And this is the iPad Air 3. So I'm going to be doing a quick specs of the iPad Air 3. So if you want to skip, I'll have timestamps in the description. So the iPad Air 3 has an A12 bionic chip with the neural engine, which makes it support for Smart HDR, what you just see in just about a second. So you go in settings, go to camera, and as you can see there, you get Smart HDR, which is pretty good. And it is really good. It enhances photos, and it is really good. As you can see, we got the video 1080p 30 frames per second, which you will see in just a moment. So here we go into the camera, and the front-facing camera is a 7 megapixel shooter, and you'll be seeing photos of it right now on the screen. So we're seeing that it is a photo. It looks pretty good. It looks kind of sharp, but yeah, it is pretty good. And so you get live photo, and then you get the retina flash. And this is iOS 14.1, I forgot to say, so that's how you get. And now for the video recording, you get 1080p at 30 frames per second. As you can see there, in 30 frames per second, it's kind of blocked out by the light, but hopefully you guys can see it's 30 frames per second. That's the max out right there. As you can see, it's 30 frames per second right there. And as for the slow-mo clip, you get 720p at 120 frames per second, which is still pretty good, but the 120 frames per second, you cannot see there. It's kind of, light's kind of blocking it. I'm so sorry, but right there, as you can see, that's 720p right about there. So now for the Magic Mouse. So the thing you can see that circle, that's the pointer. It is pretty good, and the circle is definitely nice to have. We get that white colorway. It's like the classic color, but everything is really nice. You get gesture based, and for here go the settings for the Magic Mouse. So you go in general, trackpad and mouse. There's two more. Then other one's accessibility, and then you get tracking speed, which I think is how fast you can move the cursor. That's what I think, and then secondary click, I have no idea what it is, so yeah, just bear with me. I have honestly no idea what it is. If I knew, I'd probably tell you guys, but I don't. The next one is an accessibility. So you go to accessibility right there. Sorry that the mouse can't really be seen. You go to pointer control, and you can make it large. And this thing gets huge. It has like a little tiny circle in the middle that indicates the thing you're gonna press. So this thing can get really huge, get increased contrast, automatically high pointer, and then get color blue, get red, green, yellow, orange, or white, or just none. So yeah, that's pretty good. And then you get scrolling speed, which is like how you scroll, obviously. So look how fast I'm going. I can't even scroll that much because it's so slow. But when I go too fast, it starts scrolling. See how fast that is? So that's pretty cool too. And then yeah, so this thing is really good. And you get more gestures too. So you swipe down to the mouse to invoke the dock right there. That didn't work. There you go. There's the dock, and then you can switch between items and apps and do multitasking. You just grab it, and there you go. Which is pretty good. And to exit an app, you move the mouse, and then you just swipe down with the mouse, and there you go. You're in the home screen, which is pretty good too. It feels really nice. And one cool feature that this thing had is that when you're gonna go through apps, the apps get bigger, so you know which app you're getting, which is actually a pretty cool feature if you ask me. It is really good to have, and it looks really nice. And you can get the control center, the notification thing, by just like pressing on top. And for notification center, as you saw there, you get the nice clicky thing right there, which is pretty nice. And then just exit it, and then right there you click on the status bar that says the October 29th and to 21 p.m. You click it, and there is your notifications. So that is really nice to have there too. My voice is kind of running out, but that is really nice to have. You exit it, and yeah, that's how it is. It's pretty nice to have. This thing has been really good. And now and that's how you invoke the search button function. And one cool thing is that you can actually get so you see, you get this, you can actually get like the square thing. So look closely at the share button, plus button. You see there, you get the share things right there, which is pretty cool. The shape looks really nice and boxy. It looks really cool. And it's just a little glitch there, but everything will be fine. It was really good, and that's how you escape. And one of the cool feature is that there we go. I'm scrolling right there. But another cool feature is that you can scroll, like you see there, it's scrolling really fast. And one cool feature is that right here, as you see here, you can move up around. Sorry, right here, Then you can press done, and there you go. And then this thing is pretty good too. It feels nice, and the battery life on this thing is really good too. We've used this about 3 hours every day for all week. My dad uses it like for 5 hours, uses it for like 2 hours. And this thing is really good. This used to like 96 at the start of the week. This only has 94. The battery life on this thing is insanely good. I like this thing a lot. This is really good Magic Mouse. I can't wait till I put my Magic Mouse 3, 4, 6, see how good the battery is, because this battery is really good. This thing is a beast in the battery life department. And then there's another key feature that is when you're in the dark areas, the thing automatically turns to light. But when you're in the light areas, it turns dark. So then it's the opposite. Dark equals light, and see there, it goes dark. Then you go to the light, it automatically turns black, which is a really cool feature. Well, that is about it, guys. Thanks for watching my review, and hopefully you guys staying safe out there. And thanks so much for watching this, and I'll see you next time.